With the Tree Gnome village saved, we decide to cool off a bit by helping out a monk who is trying to throw a birthday party for a small child. You may notice that's a little bit a little bit down in stakes from defending a gnome village.
He
You
said
know what, I'm
it's
okay with that.
Oh, if you look out, and if you look outside the monastery now, you'll see a fellow Iron Man grinding imp catcher.
Oh god, there he is. Level 10.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, Connor. Last week, somebody in chat actually brought to our. I need to stop doing this. I need to actually pay attention to what I'm supposed to do.
I need a log. I'm gonna go get one.
To fill my past self in on what we're supposed to do, we actually need to go get the child's blanket from the local bandits who stole it for some reason. I'm honestly not sure why they would do that. And of course, they are powerless to stop us as we just walk in and take it, then leave. It's that simple. Of course, a child's birthday is nothing without wine, apparently. So the monk tasks us to go find the other monk, Brother Cedric, who's supposed to take care of that, but instead has gotten drunk and his cart is broken down. So, after sobering him up and fixing the cart, we are treated to the greatest birthday party scene of all time. Alright, so, get to go mark that done on the checklist. Oh good, now we get to do Haziel Cult, the quest that'll let me know if you're a bad person or not.
Beg pardon?
Oh, come on, Connor, you remember Haziel Cult, don't you?
I remember the name and that it exists, and I'll be honest, that's it.
So there are two ways to finish this quest. There is a slow way and a fast way. The fast way, you have to murder a dog.
Well, what's the slow way?
The slow way is not siding with the cult.
But I like cult. Well, actually, it depends. Are they practitioners of the invisible arts?
No, they worship one of the Majorat.
No, never mind.
Haziel.
Yeah, they can.
F***ing edge cult.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, now, the Majorat were cool villains eventually. To kick the quest off, we go and speak with Cyril Carnelian, a local noble who's been having some trouble with cultists who recently stole his armor. He asks us to go track them down, and, well, we go do that.
I'll just be a minute.
Yeah, no worries, do what you gotta do.
Honestly, not even a minute from the looks of things.
Yeah, see, this one's going fast because he's not super armored, so...
Yeah, and he's not 10 times this level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the level difference also definitely does not help.
There we go. All done.
So this is what it's like to be on the other side of a wizard fight.
Nice, I got Carnelian armor.
Yes. Oh, you actually can. Can you actually wear it? You actually can wear it.
Oh, it's the Castle Wars armor.
It is, isn't it? What are you attacking, Connor?
Yeah, same thing happened to me. He doesn't respawn if you've already killed him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just see Connor facing the wrong direction, throwing fire strikes at an angle to nothing.
Blip. Oh no, he died.
I'm gonna start heading back up the raft.
F's in the chat.
Sure to bury the bones.
Always do. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you this, but I did also bury your bones.
There.
I don't know if that's the kind of thing you should admit to in public, Connor.
Look, I would expect the same treatment. I would expect the same treatment if I died.
Oh yeah, you better believe I'm getting that 4 prayer experience or whatever it is. The cult leader tells us that the butler was actually supposed to kill us before we could interfere, but he failed, and then fails to finish the job himself, so we have the armor back and can go turn it in.
Now, I don't want to unpack this, and I don't want to read anything into Jagex, but there's a certain skin tone they use for all of their villains, and it is the sickly pale.
Of course, Cyril doesn't believe us and only gives us 5 coins for our trouble. We can't let that stand, though, so we gotta go find some evidence. Is it this cupboard, or did I go the wrong direction? Well, never mind. And with the proverbial smoking gun of a cult amulet and a poison bottle in hand, Cyril finally believes us and gives us the rest of the reward. We can mark this one as complete. Next item on the checklist is the Plague City quest. You may have noticed that half of Ardoon has a giant wall around it, quarantining it from the other half. Well, there's a plague broken out, and Edmund's daughter went in to go see what she could do to help the sick people. We are going to go in and see what happened to her, because he hasn't heard from her in a long time. I'm sorry, did we really start this conversation with "Hello, old man"?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, you decrepit, wretched creature. How are you doing?
Hello, 5 to 10 years left.
Oh, so many? Edmund's wife makes us a gas mask, and with a little help, we make it into the city. After asking a couple townspeople, including the family that Elena was supposed to be helping, we find out that she's actually been quarantined in one of the buildings in town, and we need permission from the city warder to enter. Of course, the warder is suffering from a massive hangover, so we need to try to cure that. Emphasis on the word try.
Hey guys, guess what?
I
I just left-clicked on the used bucket of chocolatey milk. Guess what happened?
Did you drink it?
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Came.
Yeah, you're just having the worst luck tonight.
Is what rage feels like?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Nothing quite like the feeling of messing up a step in a RuneScape quest and having to abandon ship. It's honestly the worst.
Chocolate milk accidents aside, what do you know? Elena is, in fact, being kept in a cell in the basement of that house, so we need to find a way to free her.
Buy some chocolate. Buy some chocolate. I'm gonna steal from the baker because him. Okay. All right. You stole from the baker. Okay, cool. The guard's hitting me. It's fine. Okay. Need to go find a cow. Where the is a cow? Okay. North of the city. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Find a cow. Get some milk in a bucket. Okay. And then we're not gonna left click on anything. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay.
Of course, I had a bit of a brain fart and was standing mere feet from the key that I needed, and spent entirely too long searching for it. So, now we're able to help Elena escape and make our way out of the city. We followed that right up with the sequel quest, Biohazard. These two were originally released a couple months apart, but, we're playing it 20-something years later, so we can just jump right in. Elena needs us to get back into the quarantined half of the city to get her equipment back. So, we need to head to the wall and meet up with her contact. The plan to get over the wall requires us to distract the guards at the watchtower. With that, the contact suggests some birdseed and a cage of pigeons.
How much? Just one thing?
Yeah, we should
One
just need the
birdseed.
one. Do you remember what we do with it, Connor?
My mind is a blank.
Oh, don't worry, it's a fun one.
All I can think of is the Monkey Island, the diver, and I think that's the third game? When you plant food on him to get him attacked by seagulls and mess up his dive.
I think that's the fourth game, actually.
Fourth
But
game.
you're on the right track, believe it or not.
Because I think it's the same one with the insult duels. Or
Yeah.
I think they all have that, but
They all have some variation of insult sword fighting, or insult dart throwing, or monkey combat.
I remember Monkey Combat.
Alright, where is Omart hiding?
Monkey combat.
Do 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 do.
Ooh
do,
ah
do.
ooh ah ooh ah ah ah.
Ah,
I would love to play through, like, Curse of Monkey Island or something on stream. I have no idea if I would be able to get it running. Yeah, if you talk to Omart, he tells you that you just need to throw some birdseed at the watchtower and then release the pigeons.
Cry birdseed that loose the pigeons of war.
Oh my goodness, there's an animation for it. Look at them go.
Right. So many burbs.
Now that we're back in the city, we need to find a way to get into Morner HQ. It just so happens that they have a pot of stew boiling in the backyard, and there are some rotten apples around. So we're just gonna straight up poison some people. After borrowing a nurse's outfit from one of the locals, we get into Morner HQ, deal with a small problem, and get Elena's gear back. Returning to Elena, she tells us that her testing of the plague sample doesn't show anything. She doesn't think this is right, so she sends us to go speak to her mentor, though we'll need to stop by the chemist in Remington to pick up some litmus paper. So, with samples in hand, we head that way, and hand off the chemicals that we need to test to the shadiest couriers in existence. I'm serious. You're talking an artist, a gambler, and a person with a drinking problem. So you hand the gas to the artist so he can't use it to paint, you hand the honey to the gambler so he can't sell it, and you hand the extremely toxic substance to the person with the drinking problem and hope that he doesn't do something very, very stupid. After retrieving the materials from the very untrustworthy couriers, who all did manage to get it here safely, we impersonate a priest to get into the house of Elena's mentor. So, for those of you keeping track at home, in this quest, we have committed some light poisoning, a murder, and impersonating a clergyman. I'll chill here for... Did they clean this quest up? Because I remember there being some steps to this quest that we did not do.
They might have.
Because, remember when you got to the chemist, you used to have to purify the sample by running it through some coal?
Yeah.
Which was a huge pain, and if I remember correctly, you had to, steal some tea for the guard to get into the quarantine zone in Varrock.
Wait, do you just not have to do that anymore?
No, he just lets you through. He doesn't even comment.
That's why there's a tea stall there.
Yeah, he doesn't
And
even
you come with
comment on,
tea.
your stuff's weird, but you're good. So, yeah, I think they probably cleaned this quest up so it wouldn't be as long.
They absolutely... Wait, did I need the priest garb right now?
Yes.
Could I borrow yours real quick?
Yeah, because, well, we don't know what's going to happen if you try to walk past the guard again. Of course, Elena's mentor confirms the thing that everybody is probably suspecting by this point. The plague in West Ardoon does not exist. We return to Elena with this information, and she makes the single dumbest suggestion that you ever hear outside of B disaster movies. She suggests taking it straight to the top. So, we go talk to the king. The king confirms that yes, in fact, it is fake. He and the mourners fabricated it because his brother attempted to go through an underground pass in West Ardoon, drank from something called the Chalice of Eternity, and has been corrupted by the Dark Lord. And this whole thing is a cover-up to protect the people from that truth. And of course, I am sure that is exactly what is going on, and in no way is also another fabrication that we will deal with in 6 months. Well, that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. I hope you had as much fun with this one as I did making it. Feel free to leave a like and a comment if you had fun. You can always subscribe to get these as they go out. And if you want to catch us live, you can find me on Twitch every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, join us next week when we bully a skeleton. Until then, have a good one.